Uses of quotation marks. Quotation marks can either be single quotation or double quotation. These symbols are used for title or quoted passage, slang or jargon, and direct quotations. There are certain rules when using quotation marks. Rule 1. Periods and commas always go inside quotation marks, even single quotes. Let's have this for example. She said, "Water the plants." Notice that before we close the quotation mark here, the period here is inside the quotation mark in compliance with rule number 1 that all periods and commas must go inside the quotation marks. Next, she said, he said, "Water the plants." This might look quite confusing because this is a quotation inside a quotation. So we use single quotation here and double quotations. But do not be confused because by just complying with rule 1, the periods and other punctuations lie inside the quotation marks. Rule 2. The placement of question marks with quotes follows logic. If a question is in quotation marks, the question mark should be placed inside the quotation marks. What does it mean? Let's have this for example. She asked, "Do you love Mother Earth?" Notice the sentence inside the quotation marks. "Do you love Mother Earth?" That is a question itself. So, therefore, we put the question mark after that question and then we close it with quotation since it is a direct quote. Another example. Do you agree with the saying, "Mother Earth is the answer to all our needs"? If we look at the sentence inside the quotation marks, Mother Earth is the question to all our needs. This is not a question, not like the one from the previous example, but this is a saying. So we don't put the question mark after the needs. Notice that the beginning of the sentence is "do you." We know that "do you" is a question, meaning this whole sentence is a question and we put the question mark at the end of the question. Do you agree with the saying, "Mother Earth is the answer to all our needs"? Then we put question mark. Rule 3. Use single quotation marks for quotes within quotes. Note that the period goes inside all quote marks. I already have provided an example with the previous rule, but let's discuss again. Let's have this. He said, "The tree said, 'Please don't cut me down.'" This is a quote within a quote, but applying the rule, all comma and period must go inside the quotation, just like rule number 1. Rule 4. Use quotation marks to set off a direct quotation only. Example, "When will you be here?" And he asked, "When will you be there?" These two sentences both imply the same meaning. But we only use quotation marks for direct quotation, which is the first example. When we say direct quotation, it is speaking the exact word a speaker speaks. An indirect quote means you said something a speaker speaks without using his or her actual or exact words. Rule 5. Use quotation marks for title of books, poems, and other references. If we want to include in our sentence book title, song title, poem title, we must enclose them in quotation marks. Like for this one, "A Road Not Taken, I Reckon," is Robert Frost's best poem. We can say that "A Road Not Taken" is a title of the poem. That's why we enclose "A Road Not Taken" into a quotation marks.